All right, crank. All right, stop. All right, guys, we got another crank no start. It's a 98 Buick LeSabre. So they tried spraying in starting fluid and it didn't help. Oh, so we got a VATS key. If you see that right here, that's a resistor in the key. Now I just locked it in the steering wheel so you can see. Now where's the security light? Well, the battery's dead. So I'm trying to boost it back on. All right, right here should be a security light. Oh, check engine light's on. It means the computer is talking. Airbag light, battery light. Do I see a security light? I don't know where the security light's supposed to be. All right, I'm gonna need you to crank it for a second. All right, hold on a second. All right, I don't see the security light, but let me first I'm just gonna check for spark. So the way to check for spark in these, I actually went to some scan data video, is you just disconnect two, and the spark will jump from one to the other. All right, crank. All right, stop. All right, so I'm just gonna test one more, just in case this coil's bad. Unlikely, but you know. Crank. All right, stop. Okay, so we got no spark. Or is if the tachometer is moving, it definitely is. So we are probably getting a crank signal. I'm not gonna even plug in a scan tool for that. All right, now I'm gonna go get a diagram. See how this coil's powered. All right, so we got here. Let me first just find it. Okay. Here's the ignition control module on top of engine. So we first need a power and ground to this. So let's unselect that. Okay, now we're gonna have right here. We're gonna have a ignition voltage, an ignition steady voltage, and a ground. And then we're gonna have these. The 18X ref and the 3X ref is the crankshaft signals. There's two of them. There's two signals coming out of the crankshaft, and here's a camshaft output. Right, we're first going to check the ignition and ignition voltage and the ground. So we got on pin over here. Let's see. Like the last one, a pink wire is ignition. That's this guy right here. And then just pierce it and we'll check with the test light. So here's the Phil's probe. Alright, now if this says power, this isn't the battery ground, so it lights up with this power. And it's lighting up. So we have ignition. And the ground is 3, and it's the black one. 1, 2. Is it tan black? No, it's black and white. This guy right here. And let's go to battery positive. And if you find the ground, it should light up, which it does. Alright, so now let's go here and see if we have good ground. And we don't. Or I'm just not pierced in good. I'm gonna use this guy. Just make sure I'm in the right one. 1, 2, 3, there should be a white and black, and then a black and white. Yes, this is definitely it. just make sure one more time we have no ground. And we have a ground. Alright. So that was just not pierced properly. Even though it looks, is it bright enough? Let me just make sure the thing still doesn't start. Hopefully the battery's dying. Jump started, turned off, that's why we don't have good ground. Alright, now jump start is on. Now we should have a nice bright ground, and we do. And we have the power. So we have ignition. Now we're going to check if we have these two signals over here. So they should be coming straight from, let's see. So they come from the PCM into this module. Now where do these two go? Oh, sorry, no. So we got from the crankshaft sensors, both of them come straight in to the module itself. So we're going to check. So it gives us, the crankshaft gives us two. Exactly, that's what I thought. So here we have, okay, we're in black sheared. So the blue, all right, so we check the light blue and white wire and the yellow. One's for the 18 and one's for the 3. So I'm going to put a scope on that. All right, so I got the Pico set up. We got channel A is on the 18 tooth one and channel B is on the 3 tooth one. I'm just going to set this up. Let's just go on to, I don't know, 20 volt scale because I don't know how it's supposed to look. And we'll go on a long time base and then we'll zoom in after. Alright. So now I'm just going to crank this. I'm going to turn the jump back on. Alright, now let's see what we got. Cranking, cranking, cranking. I'm definitely getting an RPM signal. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got. Stop it. Let's go back. Cool. We have a signal. You see here's 18. Let's see how this works. So this is a 3-1. This tells it each one. 1, 2, 3. Now in there, I think there should be 18. After 3, and then it starts again. So that's cylinder number. That's 1, and it just knows the order from that. It only needs 3 pulses because it's a waste spark system, so it's firing 2 on each time. But okay, so we definitely have a good signal coming into it, and I'm assuming in the PCM we have to have a good signal because we have RPM signal on our PCM. So we have power and ground at this module. The only thing left is it's not sparking. Is a bad module over here. So let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, let me just check power and ground one more time, make sure I'm not missing any powers. Right, so we got the ignition power. Should I load test them? Why not? I'll check power over here. And it lights up. So we got a good power and ground. I don't know if this is in the shot at all, but it's lighting up. So we definitely have a good power and ground to this module. We have good signals coming into the module. I'm going to unplug this connector because I've seen people saying that the connector is bad. So let's just look at the connector. If not, I'm just calling it module. Alright, so I got a socket. This is a 7mm. Let's see if it's the right size. And this pin is burnt right here. See that? This pin is burnt. So the ignition is not getting in here. Let me put a test light on here. Alright, so we got power here. And ground's on pin 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on pin 5. It lights up, so I don't know, but it's definitely melted. Alright, I pulled the ignition control module out. I don't know if you could see it. Let me get a light. But the first pin is clearly burnt all the way in. So this thing definitely needs the ignition control module. And the connector. Let me just get some light on this. can't get a clear picture of this. Whatever, you're gonna have to trust me that the first pin is fully burnt. So it is a new ignition control module. The connector's burnt. Really should replace this connector also. Alright, thanks for watching. I know you guys like verified fixes, so I'm back here on this Buick LeSabre 98. Got replaced the, what do you call this? The ignition control module and the connector. And they say it starts. Let's see. What is this? Car starts right up. It's running. There's the tachometer. Goes up. Alright, that's the fix. Alright guys, thanks for watching.